Okay, welcome back to the house in Fold. Big apologize for the connection issue. We had a bit of a problem. We don't know why and how, but something crashed. We are back. We had to make use of the pause button just to make sure that everything is going fine here so far. Back to the lane. Nerdy1 versus Praise, Celeste versus Scarf here. This is the matchup we talked about earlier on, and in the meantime there is battle going on in the bottom. Lala might fall down, or Yazuru, we don't know yet who is going down, but someone might fall. Celeste now joining the party here on the bottom. Havoc dealing damage and 1-for-1 trade. 2-for-1 trade. Praise changing his mind, was going down, but well, taking that one for a bit of a health and energy regeneration and going back.
So Team Aloha, by the way, we did pause the game, so you did actually not miss any action. Well, 2 kills happened and another one from Team Aloha as well. Looking quite more like a laning phase this game, or this matchup. The one before we actually had, I'm not sure, not a lot of laning happening.
Yep, true that. And as said, just for your information, the pause option is something we can make use of just in an emergency case. For example, if we see or if we get an information that the player has a DC or something, we of course want to support the players and try to pause the game, give them like a minute or two to come back, of course, just in case something is going wrong. Okay, back to the matchup. Trinity versus Team Aloha, and Aloha won the first match pretty high, pretty fast, a lot of kills, over 30. Fast game by surrender from Trinity.
Yeah, they also went for the 10k gold mark after 10 minutes, Team Aloha, so quite difficult to come back out of that for Trinity, since they only had 5k gold until that point. And well, this time we do have 2 laners who do require a lot of farm for actually be very strong. So that's Scarf and Celeste in lane. Nerdy1 playing the Celeste for Team Trinity, and on the other side we have Praise now sitting on the Scarf. And actually we do have Yazuru 3.
Yeah.
Which is I mean, they changed him against Wadi. Not quite sure why that happened. Nice double stun coming out. Not really helping in the end, because Aloha is executing that gank very well, and Nerdy1 falls down the first time in lane. Super mega cool guy. There we go. Getting killed down here, getting catched off guard after they roamed down after that perfect gank, picking up a 2nd kill out of that action. Very nice, very well played. So just picking off where they stopped in the game before. Let's see how far they can drag that for Trinity, so they maybe have a chance late game with that Celeste.
I mean, Wadi Axe, he had a big impact. He was playing a wonderful box. And let's see if we will see a 3rd match or if it's gonna be a 2-0 wrap. Oh, Nerdy1 receiving decent damage. Praise as well. Oh, there comes a Spitfire dodged here from Nerdy1, and we do see interesting situation on the bottom, since Lala was jungling in the other jungle, using the afterburn to escape. Oh, 254 damage on that one. There comes the gift of fire on himself, and now they have a 2 versus 3. Rona Yazuru taking the kill here. Well played. Can they take Lala? I think they can. Yes, there she falls, and they turned around that situation in an early ace for Team Aloha. Of course, taking down the gold miner immediately for the decent payout. Good amount of gold, 450, 460, a bit more than that in total. And now they do something interesting. They continue on the enemy side. Death time is very low at the moment. I don't know if this is worth it, but they feel very self-comfortable. They are going in. Havoc here, the tank. Oh, receiving little bit of damage. Lala here falling down, and oh, there is no chance. Directly followed by the second ace just after 6 minutes.
Beautiful and impressive, as the game is stating itself. An ace coming in from Team Aloha with that ace buff, fully health and raged minions. Now trying to pick up first turret after 6 minutes and 20 seconds. That should be not an issue. There it is. 300 more gold each. Already doubled the amount of gold. And I believe we will hit the 10k mark maybe a bit faster than before. Depending on, well, yeah, depending on how they will land in terms of farming in lane and jungle. Looking quite good. Already doubled it as said. One turret down. They are on a good path on continuing and being able to play in the round of best 64.
Alright, let's follow up here. Nerdy1 is... Oh, gauntlet drop, and everyone is in. There comes the first kill from Praise, and Arden picking up the next one, played by Havoc. And well, super mega cool guy, he can't do nothing. Next ace, that is the third one. And that looks like Team Aloha wants to wrap it up pretty soon. Continuing by pushing the lane, and Yasuro here going to the jungle with Rona, trying to steal that gold. But not only the gold, also the experience. I mean, that's much more important. Of course, the gold is as well. But we have seen several matches at VGL where it really matters whether you had level 6 before the other carry or not. And this is why we see from time to time some interesting tactics. With the supporter supporting here, well, there comes the ultimate. Nerdy1, they're trying to kill Yasuru, but Yasuru going in. Arden picking up the kill, and Lala falling right after. Continuing with, again, last but not least, super mega cool guy.
Ace.
17 kills after 8:25. Well, yeah.
Yeah, not much to add to those numbers. Actually, another turret trying to get killed. There it is, falling down, exploding. Havoc is a bit low, but yeah, that should be fine. Rona sitting actually on a tension bow. Just see that glowing around her big arms. So looking for that burst damage potential, since she actually can like be quite as an assassin, since she can jump fairly fast into a match. A bit more difficult to actually get out of it for her. It is, but well, looking fine for her so far. Actually doesn't need to get out of fights with that 7 kills. She can just kill off everyone who is in it. Gold miner, minion miner, excuse me, are getting captured here by Trinity. On the other side we do have it still uncaptured. So lane will push a bit in favor of Team Trinity. Not surely if that is actually the thing they should have went for in that case, if they somehow want to get back into this.
Action going on again. Havoc in the middle of the party trying to focus Nerdy1. There comes the gauntlet drop, perfect. And Nerdy1 is falling in the end here. Super mega cool guy. Well, doesn't have another job than currently bite the dust, and Lala receiving damage from the gold miner, fed with a minion candy, and that guy just smacks directly into the face. Ace. 218. I think Trinity is having a hard time reaching the round of 32. Core collapse. Oh, Nerdy1, he can't do anything. Words of Judgment, super evil cool guy. He didn't even, or well, he did use Gift of Fire on himself. I see the cooldown there, but yeah, another one. Lala might fall here. Scarf is just way too strong using the block. He doesn't need that because the others are tanking. And the buff got cancelled here at Yasuro, you know, since 1.7 I think it is, that when you have an ace buff and you are taking turret shots, you will stop with the regeneration.
Same point as we were in the match before. 10 minutes into the game, and we do have now a gold lead of Whoa, that's 10k gold lead, and that's the triple amount. They Trinity'd. No, I'm kidding. They did triple the amount of gold in less than 12 minutes. That is crazy. That is a lot of gold. That is huge advantage in terms of everything so far. I honestly, I could see another surrender coming into this. I hope they are not doing it, because I would love to see them coming back and fighting somehow back into this. And there is no, that's not how you can fight back into it. You're missing your so-called solar storm so heavily. Yasuru 3 is getting kinda low, getting a bit of poke here from the Celeste, but he should be fine. Super Evil Mega Cool Guy is trying to get near that minion miner so that he is somehow helping Nerdy One slow. On the other side, we do see maybe a kill from the minion miner. Nope, ace buff coming in handy. And actually, I just named Super Mega Cool Guy Super Evil Mega Cool Guy. That's even longer. That wouldn't even fit there.
I think that would reach the maximum allowed. So yeah, 224, 26 kills, 12 minutes. That's more than 2 a minute. Holy cow, that is a match for Team Aloha at the moment. Nothing to do from Trinity at the moment. And they are seated, well, 31 seats away from each other in a 128 bracket. That's not that big difference, but the win is very one-sided. Killed before he could cast the Verse of Judgment. There comes the gap closer from Azuro in the middle of the party. Scarf picking up the kill. Nerdy One just nothing to counter. Okay, maybe they can finish the match, I don't know, but they want to finish the match. Havoc is tanking the turret. I think they can. Super Mega Cool Guy is just respawning. Prayer burning that turret down to 0. And that should be pretty much it here.
Rona trying to kill someone else. Meanwhile, Vein Crystal is exploding. So a clean 0-0 for Team Aloha. Trinity is kicked out of the Season 1 qualifier in North America. 13 minutes, 28 kills, and a ton of gold.
Congratulations, Team Aloha, moving on.